In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to set up Appwrite. By the end, you'll have a fresh Appwrite cloud account, a new organization, and your first project ready to go. Appwrite is a backend platform that gives you authentication, databases, storage, functions, and more, all managed through a clean console. We'll keep things simple and stick to the exact flow so you can follow along without any surprises. Start by opening your browser and heading to appwrite.io. On the home page, look for the button that says Start Building for Free and click it. This takes you to Appwrite Cloud, where you can create an account and manage everything from one place. When you see the option to sign up, click that to begin creating your account. At this point, you can choose how you want to register. If you prefer a quick setup, you can sign up with GitHub using the dedicated GitHub option. That's a smooth path if you already use GitHub for your development work. Otherwise, you can create an account with your details. Type in your name so your account has a clear owner label, enter your email so Appwrite can reach you with account updates, and choose a strong password you'll remember. A strong passphrase is best, longer, with a mix of characters. You'll notice a checkbox during sign up. Make sure you read what it's for, usually terms or agreements, and check it to proceed. When everything looks good, click Sign Up. Appwrite will create your account and take you into the console. Once you're in, locate personal projects and click it. This is a default workspace area where you can manage projects tied to your user. From here, we're going to organize things properly by creating an organization. Find the option to create organization and click it. An organization in Appwrite is like a team or company workspace. It groups projects, access, billing, and members in one place, which is especially helpful if you plan to collaborate or separate personal and work projects. Now give your organization a clear name so you and your team can find it easily later. Next, you'll pick a plan. You'll see plan options on this screen. Click Free to review what's included at no cost, then click Pro to compare the paid features and limits. It's helpful to quickly toggle both so you understand the differences before committing. If you choose the Pro plan, you'll see an option to add payment. Follow that prompt to enter your billing details so your organization can use Pro features. There's also an Invite Members section here. If you know who needs access, you can invite them now by entering their details and assigning roles. If not, you can do this later from the organization settings. When you're satisfied with the organization name, plan choice, any payment setup for Pro, and optional member invites, click Create Organization. Appwrite will prepare your new workspace and route you to the organization overview. From here, you're ready to create your first project. Look for the Create Project button and click it. This sets up a container for your app's services like authentication, database, storage, and functions. Give your project a clear, descriptive name so it's easy to identify among multiple projects. Next, choose a region for your project. Pick the region closest to your users or your servers for the best latency and performance. Region choice can affect response times, so it's worth a moment to pick the right one. With the name and region selected, click Create Project. That's it. Your Appwrite setup is complete. You now have an account, an organization, and a project ready to configure. From here, you can explore the console to enable authentication providers, create a database and collections, set up storage buckets, and connect your app using the official SDKs. But for now, you've successfully completed the core setup. Great job getting everything in place, and I'll see you in the next lesson where we'll connect a front end to this project and start using Appwrite services.